I was delivering a group session recently, and about halfway through the session, I asked someone to be brave enough to share any initial judgments they'd made about me at the beginning of the session. And one lady was brave enough. She said, "When you walked in, Rebecca, looking great, sounding great, I thought, what on earth does she know about responsibility and pressure and life challenges?" And I get that. When people see me now, they see confidence, they see execution. What they don't see is the journey that built it. So I want to share with you now the truth behind why I do my work. So I spent 20 years in a career that was intense. I was in a position of responsibility. I was performing highly. I was delivering. And from the outside, everything looked successful. But behind the scenes, the pressure kept building. The expectations, the pace, the system, my own internal beliefs. And I started to realize something. The system was never designed for people like me to thrive. It was designed for people to keep pushing no matter the cost. Now, at the same time, life outside was really, really challenging as well. I went through a divorce, which almost broke me. And suddenly I was navigating life as a single parent to my two amazing boys, holding everything together for them while trying to keep performing professionally, trying to put food on the table. There were moments where the weight of responsibility felt so overwhelming. But like so many people, I kept going. I didn't want to be a failure. I thought it was a strength. But eventually everything caught up with me. The pressure caught up with me and I had a breakdown. That was a very dark period, but that moment also became the biggest turning point of my life because I realized something that changed everything for me. There are so many capable, committed people quietly pushing themselves to the edge, trying to succeed inside systems that are working against them. So when I got myself together and recovered, I made a decision. I wasn't going to go back to working in the same way. I didn't want anyone else to reach that point that I had. So after 20 years in a secure career, I walked away as a single parent. Not because it was safe, not because it was easy. I did it with responsibility, with risk, with a mortgage on my own to pay, but I knew I was here for something bigger. My journey hasn't been straightforward. I've battled anorexia. I'm not afraid to admit it. I've lived with deep self-doubt. I've rebuilt my confidence from the ground up. And all of those experiences shaped how I see people now. Because I know what strength really looks like. It's not confidence. It's showing up when things feel uncertain. It's choosing growth when staying safe would be so much easier. So this is why my work now focuses on real change, not surface level fixes, not telling people to be more resilient, because most of the time the problem isn't the person. It's the system that they're operating inside. If you're someone who's carrying a lot, pushing hard and quietly wondering if there's a better way, trust me, you are not the problem. You never were, and you don't have to wait until things break to make a change like I did. If you're ready to build something stronger, something healthier, and something more sustainable, that is the work I do. You'll find more on this channel, and if you're ready to work together, then the details are below, because no one should have to reach breaking point to realize that there is another better way.